Okay, we're good. Almost ready. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is well. Let me just, there we go. 2 seconds. What's going on? Almost ready there. And one more thing to do over here. How you doing, Brad? Hey, Brad, how you doing? Welcome back. And pin. Okay. Links to the Discord are pinned in chat. We're good to go. Let's start things up. All right. Another day. You are first. Undoubtedly first. Okay. Another day. Here we go. Have I watched JoJo's? Yeah, I'm on part 4. We are still watching Grave of the Fireflies. We have not finished yet. I'm about 2/3 into the movie, and I saw the new episode of Campfire Cooking. It's pretty fun. What's better, Kaiju or Blue Lock? Definitely Kaiju. Undoubtedly Kaiju. Silent Voice, I enjoyed that one as well. Very solid movie. And what else? So yeah, Campfire Cooking. I saw the new episode. I saw the announcement about One Piece. It is going to a seasonal. It's not going to be weekly anymore. And what else? What else? Yeah, there hasn't been any other releases since yesterday. Let's see. How's it going? How you doing, Mana? What's up? Well, you know, the usual. Have you seen... I dropped Dandadan after season 1. It wasn't for me. How you doing, Siva? So, cats or dogs? I like them both equally. I think I prefer owning a cat more just because they're quieter, but I like them both. Yeah, I saw Chainsaw Man Reese. It was really good. Favorite animals? Literally, like, when I say everything, I do mean everything. Dogs, cats, lizards, snakes... deer, pretty much anything. I'm not even scared of animals that would necessarily kill me. Just don't put, don't put me in front of a moose. I would get killed. But, I do like moose. Penguin, I do like penguins. How you doing, Thomas? If you would choose an anime that could be popular, I don't think it matters. Why would I... Making an anime popular would not change anything. And for me personally. Because... if I like a show, I'll continue to watch that show, regardless if it's underrated, overrated, whatever. So a show's popularity has nothing to do with me. Hey Munib, what's good? Can you give me a shout out because my aunt? I mean, that's not a reason for a shout out. And I rest in peace, your aunt, but that doesn't make any sense. Opinion on Nana? I haven't seen Nana. It's 10 a.m. Go back to it's 10 a.m. It's actually 10 minutes to 11. Do you like happy endings or sad endings? Whichever, depends on the story. Sometimes, not every story is going to be a happy ending or a sad ending. So, again, yeah, depends on the story. How you doing, Jocelyn? What am I doing? We're hanging out talking about anime. You look like you love Lolly? Not really. Where am I from? Canada. How you doing, Cluck? Blue Box? I haven't seen Blue Box. Sunny Boy? Haven't seen that either. Favorite ice cream flavor? Any variation of chocolate, Rocky Road, cookies and cream. Anything with a chocolate-esque flavor, I'm down. Do I know French? Bonjour. And that's about it. 7:30 a.m.? I mean, that's 7:30 is not that early. Early enough, I guess. APAC? Is that an APAC? No idea. Have I watched Infinity Castle? I have not. I still haven't seen it, and I will watch it eventually, but it will not be soon. When do we get to see your physique? I don't really care about showing off physiques. It makes no difference to me. Maybe once in a while. Much love from Saskatchewan. Thank you. I will always support a fellow Canadian. As long as they're, a good Canadian. I started Digimon yesterday, and I really like Taichi. I mean, he's the MC, makes sense. I know he's the MC. Yeah, but he's a good character. I like Taichi. Happy birthday. Oh, is it Jocelyn birthday? Was it someone's birthday? Did I miss that? Which Hashira is your favorite Guillaume? It's Guillaume. A lot of love from India. Thank you, Tomasa. Anyone here ever watching? Yeah, I grew up on Zatch Bell. Absolutely. I'm from Michigan. We are basically Canadian. Basically. I mean, I guess you're close-ish. It's still very different. Michigan is still pretty different. Let's see. Gurren Lagann, I didn't... it wasn't for me. Hi, brother. I'm from India. Seems like a lot of people are from India. I'll set your heart ablaze. Are you going to send me some, spicy chicken wings? That'll set my heart ablaze. What are your thoughts on the... I have no idea who Nick Gers is. Oh. I see what you did there. I see what you did. Can you not do that? Can you not do that? I'll just block you next time. I mean the first few isn't that good. Gachakuda, haven't seen it. I mean the first few isn't that good, but after that it's getting better and better. Wait, what's getting better and better? Gurren Lagann, I mean it wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. What's one manga you're really interested in? I barely read manga, so I can't even tell you. I mean, I barely ever read manga. I'm much more of an anime watcher. Why your face look like that? Better than yours? I don't know. You tell me. How's your day going? Pretty good. We went to the gym, came back, made food. Your unpopular favorite anime? So not necessarily... But here's the thing. I don't care about popularity, though. So, I do not pay attention to the polls. I do not look at the ratings. I do not look at its score on my anime list. I have no idea what any of the shows I watch are ranked at. Yes, I know that Full Metal Alchemist is top 3. I know Free Rent is number 1 or whatever. I know that, but I don't know what any of my shows are ranked at. Am I walking? Yes. Welcome back, Wally Darling. Do you have a favorite isekai? Probably Digimon. I would... Okay, so, saying most isekais are trash, I could say there's a lot of trash anime in every genre. I don't think that's a good way to phrase it. How does everyone feel about One Piece being seasonal? I think it's better that way. This guy likes... I mean, no, I don't. Pizza Hut? I haven't eaten Pizza Hut in decades. I have no idea what their food tastes like anymore. Okay, I'll set your heart ablaze. It's Rengoku. I know. I know it's Rengoku's last... technically, I don't think those were his last words. Weren't Rengoku's last words a parting message to Tanjiro? But I was just making a joke. To set my heart ablaze, I'd eat some spicy chicken wings. I think the pacing will be better when it's seasonal. How you doing, Austin? I love trash isekais. I don't like trash series. I don't have time for that. Your unpopular opinion, in many will not say it's their favorite. Your unpopular opinion, many will say it's not their favorite. I mean, will not say it is their favorite. I'm not sure I understand. $30 family meal with breadsticks. I mean, I haven't been to Pizza. I don't know. Maybe it's bad pizza. Maybe it's good pizza. I don't know. I haven't been to Pizza Hut in years. How did you feel when Rengoku died? I didn't really care. Not to be harsh. It was slightly sad, I guess. I wasn't really bothered. I didn't really feel much concern. I honestly can't wait for the anime where the MC transforms into Santa. I think I heard about that. One, but I'm not sure I'm gonna watch that one. How much episodes can you watch till it gets boring? Of what? Of what show? Because some series don't get boring. I'm actually Alien Cat. Just changed my name. Now, why would you change your name from Alien Cat? Now it's gonna be hard to remember who you are. Princess Peach Showtime. What? Marion, I have no idea what you're talking about. Buffalo wings with 6 ranch cups. Okay, I won't say no to some buffalo wings. GTA 6. I will not be playing GTA 6. Unrelated, but you play Ninja Gaiden. I think I played one of them once. I can't say I play it, no. High School DxD, dropped it immediately. What's your opinion on Naruto, Bleach, One Piece fillers? I don't really like most of them in any of them, but I think Naruto has some of the better ones. But there's still plenty of bad Naruto filler. But yeah, in general, I don't like fillers most of the time. Favorite Mario game? I played the classics: Mario 64, Mario Party, Mario Tennis, original Smash Bros. Well, Smash Bros is kind of different. Anyways, the old, like the Nintendo 64 games. Thank you, Joel. Curly fries, extra C's. Okay, are we just going to talk about food? Anime that you liked. Anime that you liked. Consider many did not watch. I rephrase my question. Anime that you liked that many did not watch. I don't know. Anime that I liked that most people, I don't know. Zatch Bell, Metabots. I'm just gonna pick something old. I'm a Sith Lord. Okay, I'll take it. You sound like a Sith Lord. Order food. No, I just made food. I'm good. I have food. The Bleach filler, where they had to fight their own swords, was pretty cool filler for me. I think I remember that. Maybe. I can't say I honestly remembered. It might have been too long ago. Have I seen Vampire Rosario? I have not. Sometimes you seem like an alien. I probably am. Blue Lock is on top. I mean, okay. Not for me. I just can't do it. I really can't do it. No, I can't even put it at the top of the sports anime. Had lunch? It's not even lunchtime yet, so no. What are you talking to? Where am I talking? Well, where am I walking to? Costco. Blue Lock is on top. I can't put it on top. If Kafka didn't transform to stop the atomic bomb made from kaijus, they would be cooked. Probably, yeah. Most of them would be dead. Thank you, BSSSM. It's night. Well, here it's morning. Good morning from Texas. Morning to Texas. Zach Bell, yeah. If you're going to ask me about a show that I've seen that most people haven't seen, I'm going to go with something older that most people probably never had the opportunity to discover. My husband hits me with beer bottles. That's not very nice. Do I like Naruto versus Sasuke 1 or 2 better? I'm going with 2. The final fight. My husband solos all your characters. I don't have any characters. Ghost Stories. Ghost Stories dub is a wild ride. Yes. Good afternoon from London. Good afternoon to London. 3 p.m. Here it's very much not 3 p.m. Do I know... Ippo is my favorite sports anime. Yes, I had breakfast. I would not come on stream without eating food, because I'd be really, really grouchy if I didn't have food. Can you give me some not well-known romance that are good? Not well-known? I don't really know what's well-known in the world anymore. I'm going to still go with my usual go-to. Snow White with red hair, because people don't seem to know it unless I tell them about it. I would go with Chrome Shield Regios. I have no idea what that is. Your calves need a break. Order wings. My calves don't need a break. Stop spam. Yeah, can you guys don't spam chat, please. Don't spam chat. Love from Kashmir. Okay, I appreciate sending love, but please don't spam chat. You ever watched? No, I have not seen. I probably won't be seeing Great Teacher Onizuka. I would. Good afternoon from Romania. Good afternoon to Romania. Opinion on JJK? It's a good series. I'm looking forward to it continuing. My go-to is Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and Star Wars. I'm not a Star Wars fan, but Lord of the Rings, great pick, and Harry Potter, some of the movies are fun. Love from Kashmir. Thank you for the sunglasses, Joel. Gojo solos the verse of what? I'm not really a power scaler, so I don't really care. I don't think he really solos anything. It's Dragon Ball's 40th anniversary? You know what? That sounds about right. That sounds about right. What's Mashal? Watch Mashal. I've already seen it. Favorite of the big 3? Bleach's manga, One Piece's story, Naruto's anime. Ever seen Cromartie High School? I have not. Are you a fan of Superman? Can't say I'm a fan. He's okay. He's one of my least favorites. I don't have an agenda. Mihawk is not a fraud. We met once in Sacramento. I've never been to Sacramento. Do you think most anime companies are still a bit racist? No. I mean, I can't say from my experience, from my observation, no, I would not say that. Who's my favorite Superman? I don't even like Superman, really. And if you're talking the live action movies, I don't have a preference. If we're talking the cartoons, I don't remember the voices for any of them. I like Superman in Justice League Unlimited. Ever watch Reincarnated as a Slime? A couple times. It's really good. Except, well, season 3 is okay. Your favorite place or city that I visited? Trying to think. Because I usually travel for food. Because I love food. I would say the best trip I've gone on was where wasn't Jerusalem. It wasn't Jerusalem. It was Tel Aviv, maybe? Might have been Tel Aviv. Have you seen Farming Life? I have not seen Farming Life. Top 5 anime of all time? I don't have a top 5. You ever see Pokemon the anime? I'm watching it right now. I can't say it's that good. I can't agree. Am I playing games? I play on Twitch. Yeah. We just started Crime Scene Cleaner yesterday. It's a good game. It's a good game. Baldy, stop asking about my roommates. You're not going to get an answer. You probably asked. Yeah. I refuse to answer, Charlie, because I'm not a power scaler. I think it's stupid. Sorry. Have I watched Dr. Stone? Yes. I enjoy Dr. Stone very much. Though I do think the earlier seasons are better. We met once in Sacramento. Cara Mierda. I have no idea what that is. Have I watched Code Breaker? I have not. Why? Because my roommates they're entitled to their privacy. They're not part of my stream. Why am I wobbling? Because I'm floating. Have I watched... Do I smoke cigs? No, absolutely not. I would never touch a cigarette. No, absolutely not. Vinland Saga opinion, fantastic series. Amazing series. Godzilla or Kong, I'm more of a Godzilla guy personally. Pokemon anime never really popped off. I might have skipped to some gym... the anime is really rough. There's some good scenes here and there, but most of it is a grind. I asked you to watch Codebreaker last time. Yeah, I get asked to watch dozens and dozens hundreds of shows. Not gonna happen. My watch list is full. I'm not playing Call of Duty. Favorite airline? I haven't been on a plane since 2012. I don't have a favorite airline. Oi, oi, oi. You should watch Kabato. I have no idea what that is. Do I like isekai? I mean, so you're asking, like, do I like an entire genre? There's good anime and bad anime in every genre. So whether it's an isekai or not doesn't really change it. If it's a good story, it's a good story. Hello, Neo. So you're playing, let's see, any anime that started good before becoming worse? There's tons of anime that started good and then fell off. Death Note, Seven Deadly Sins, Tokyo Ghoul. There's 3 right there. Kabato is a gem of an anime, very low key. I mean, it's just my watch list is full. That's it. Have I watched JoJo's? I'm on part 4. Death Note, Tokyo. Yeah, Death Note started good, fell off. Tokyo Ghoul started good, fell off. Most people accept that season 1 of Tokyo Ghoul was really good. The second season, Tokyo Re, exactly. Why you always mad? Well, I'm not mad. Anime that started bad and became good. If an anime started bad, it ends up in my drop list. So why did I drop Dandadan? Because I didn't like any of the characters. I didn't like any of it. There's no one that I like seeing on screen. If I don't like anybody, it's really hard for me to get into a show. How you doing, lad? Opinion on Ippo's my favorite sports anime. Dororo, I've only seen 1 episode. Walk Properly, I'm on a treadmill, so no. Favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. See, no, I do not think Dandadan was random nonsense. I do not think Dandadan is random nonsense. I don't even think it's a bad series. I just don't like anybody. That's it. I don't think the animation was bad. I don't think the fights were bad. I don't think the soundtrack was bad. I don't really think most of it was... I don't really have any major issues with Dandadan. I just don't care for the characters. Do I have a top 3? I don't. Across everything, I don't. What's your opinion on the Misfit of Demon King Academy? Cool MC, boring show. I thought it was boring. Lab Life, can you not spam chat? You will go in timeout. Like, do not do that. Watch Windbreaker, already did. It's really good. This guy always gives his honest opinion and never tries. Exactly. I will never tell you to not like something that I may dislike. If I dislike a show, you're still allowed to like it. I will not be into a show just because most people like it. Like, I don't worry about it. You could have missed gems by dropping and not giving a chance. I don't care. I have limited time. If I don't find a show enjoyable, I am not going to watch an entire season or series just to see if it was worth it. My time is my most valuable resource. I'm not wasting it. You either get me or you don't, and that's it. So I assume you enjoy JoJo's. I do. Unless it's a Tensei, you should judge people who watch Tensei. I don't judge people for what they. I don't judge people for what they watch. Generally speaking, there's some people, like, if someone's really into something that's kind of sketchy, some red flags might be raised. Drop your MAL. I will not. That's private. You heard One Piece is going on another. It's not okay. So One Piece is going to seasonal. It's not going to be weekly anymore. I did check it. It is confirmed, and I actually do like it that way. Which brain rot word would you like? I don't really care for brain rot. You look like Bang Chang. I have no idea. I get the Stray Kids reference all the time. I have no idea who that is, or I have no idea what Stray Kids is. Have I seen Hanasaku? I have not. Have you seen 80? I have not seen 86. I barely read manga, so it's not that I don't read manga or that I refuse to. I just almost entirely watch anime. Can you not spam chat? I already answered your question. I have not seen Gachakuda. Do I skip openings? Usually, yes. I usually watch the opening at least for the first time just to see if it's like a banger and if I want to add it to my Spotify list. And if I don't, then I just skip it from then on. Do you think One Piece will fix the pacing issue? I hope going seasonal will help. I do hope it makes a difference. What chats am I reading? TikTok and YouTube. Gojo, Golgo 13, classic anime. I have not seen Golgo. Best written MC, I can make there's several. I mean, I don't have a number one MC that's above all other MCs. Have I seen Water Magician? I dropped it pretty quickly. It got boring really fast. Mushoku Tensei, drop that also. One Piece, I do think it's worth it. What makes your anime list private? I changed the settings to private. So that's what makes it private. You think Johan is one of the best... I do think if we're going to talk about, some of the best manipulators in anime, Johan is part of the discussion. I do think he's part of the discussion, yes. 1 on 10, you say hi, Gil? I have no idea what you're talking about. Golgo 13 is like an anime James Bond. I can't say I really cared for James Bond, but I'm not against it either. Can I aura farm? Yes, I can. Yeah. There, I aura farmed. Okay. Best medieval fantasy? Closest thing I can think of was like, closest thing I can think of is like maybe Vinland Saga? Well, that's not really medieval, is it? I don't really watch many medieval shows. Where's Simon? Is going seasonal? Remind me what that meant. So it's not going to be weekly release anymore. One Piece is no longer going to be weekly release. It's going to be seasonal. So they have 12 episodes, 25 episodes. They go on break till the next season, and then they put out more content. Have I watched Classroom of the Elite? Yes, I've seen all 4 seasons. Claymore was cool. I mean, I haven't seen Claymore. Sending that to all future jobs. Sending what? Beluga fan? Beluga fan. Which devil fruit, in your opinion, I have no idea what you're talking. Kissing. You guys are weird today. Okay, seasonal ones are actually good though. All new gens follow the same pattern. I actually think that One Piece will be better off being seasonal. Fantasy anime that is not dark. So you just want a non-horror fantasy that's pretty easy. could just go with again, Snow White with red hair. I mean, there's technically a little bit of, it's a little bit like tiny little droplets of like little things, but it's not dark. What color is your favorite Skittle? I guess red. I haven't had Skittles since I was a kid. Did you hear One Piece is going 1-to-1 with the manga? I heard it's going seasonal. I don't know about 1-to-1. I'm watching Hunter x Hunter. Do you think it's good? Yes, very much so. Wasn't One Piece the only ongoing anime that wasn't strictly seasonal? To my knowledge, I can't speak on every series, but I'm pretty sure. Can Dragon Ball Super 2 break internet? I mean, it could. Any anime could break the internet if it's like done really, really well. I don't know. It has the potential to. What is the best devil fruit for real life? Probably the Goro Goro. I'm going with the Goro Goro. Why don't you answer if you're Sigma? Because I don't care. I don't care about that stuff. Do what you want. You have Annie's Leonhardt's nose. All right. Do I like? I love romance anime. Law of Lucky underrated. I would agree. It doesn't. I mean, it's an older show. It doesn't get a lot of attention anymore. I have not finished Cowboy Bebop. I need to still go back and finish that. This dude is getting steps and giving Pokemon sermons. I haven't really done any Pokemon sermons, but all right, sure. Do you think people should be grateful to Rachel Zegler for killing live-action remakes of old animated films? I don't know who Rachel Zegler is. I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't think that's the case anyways. What anime has no fan service, which has good action and comedy? I don't really know comedy that much, but like, if you want an action series with no fan service. All right, let's dig through the old. Oh wait, it's been a minute since I watched it, but I don't think Metabots and Zatch Bell have any fan service, right? Or Digimon, because they're kids, like they're literal kids. Yeah, there you go. Can you recommend a horror anime that's only suspenseful horror? I've only seen a handful of horrors to begin with. Parasite, Monster, Berserk, Madoka Magica, and I mean, Johan, okay, Monster's not graphic. There is some violence, but it's not like overtly graphic. So if you're just looking for something with a lot of suspense where there's not much fighting going on, that would do it. If you had to, which Pokemon would... Baldy, I will start muting if you really don't chill. Do I watch baseball? No. You couldn't pay... I don't think you could pay me to. Do I have a favorite romance anime? Snow White with red hair. Parasite is a very, very good series. Are there any really good and evil characters in anime or just different perspectives? So, like, we're talking about evil without, like, so we're just talking... I mean, some people are just evil. Like, you mean, like, are their actions justified, is what you're saying, right? Like, are there any truly evil characters where their actions are not justifiable? So, like, Johan from Monster. Or Griffith from Berserk. I know Griffith has his motivations, but still no. Do I have my anime list? I do. Sign of Affection mentioned. Yes, Sign of Affection mentioned. I've been here every stream making it worse for you. Yeah, but if you actually became a problem, I would just mute you. Or ban you. Am I walking? Yes. Dragon Head was the darkest manga I've read. I haven't read it. What is the one anime ability that best in real life? I guess it depends what you want to do. I guess it would depend on what you want to do. I don't need superpowers. I don't need or care for having superpowers. What is best written One Piece, Naruto, or not? Okay, One Piece or Naruto? I think One Piece's story is better. I think their side cast is better. I think their world building is better. I think Naruto's anime is more enjoyable, though. Death Note? I enjoy Death Note. I enjoy the first half of Death Note. Dragon Ball Z has fan service to some extent. It's especially you're like, it has a little bit. It's not over the top though. JoJo's manga or anime, I don't read JoJo's. I only watch it. Thoughts on the One Piece announcement? I think it's good. I think it's a good thing that One Piece is going seasonal. Which anime do you believe has the most fan service? I wouldn't know because I drop that stuff immediately. If it has too much, I just drop it. Johan or Lelouch, who's the better villain? I mean, I like Johan better than Lelouch, personally. Death Note gets insufferable as it goes on. I don't know if I would say insufferable, but I do I don't like the later half. Do I watch sub or dub? I watch both, whichever voice actors are better. Do you pull the lever in the trolley problem? Oh, so like choosing whether to like either let the people in front of the trolley die or move the trolley, but it kills like less people, but I'm still like I'm either implicit in not doing something or doing something. For me, it'll come down to a math problem. I'll just pull. I think I'll pull the lever. Is Dragon Ball Super have fan service because it is PG? I mean, Super, like, the amount of fan service, if I recall any, in Dragon Ball Super is so small that it's like, there's barely any. I like many, but no singular favorite anime. I feel the same way. Have I watched Click to Cart? I have not. What about Overflow? Haven't seen it. Probably won't. Have I watched Toradora? I have. It's okay. I don't have an overall top 5. JoJo's is rated TV 14, which I think is crazy. I haven't seen anything from JoJo's that would make me say that's crazy. I think it's fine. Which Japanese cartoon? I don't have a favorite anime. Are you Italian? I think I have a tiny speck, maybe. Actually, no. I don't think I have any Italian in me. Thoughts on Soul Eater's really good. Steins Gate I couldn't get into. Where are you, Siva? I don't know who Siva is. I like many... Okay, I already answered that one. Have I watched Danmachi? Yes, I finished Danmachi. There's good seasons, there's not so good seasons. I was satisfied with the ending, though I think I preferred the earlier seasons the most. How many different anime have I seen? 900 and something. ReZero, I enjoy ReZero. Haikyuu is dead, though. Who's Haikyuu? Thank you for the follow, Hydra. All of them recently I stopped watching. You stopped watching anime, then that's unfortunate. Sanji is cooking Gorosei with low-budget animation and Zoro Hunt Lucci with super animation. I do agree that the animation for Sanji has not been up to the standard that other characters are getting. I would agree with you. Do you like key anime Charlotte Clan? I do. I like them. Yeah, around 900 plus series. Do I watch Lizard Dragon Ball Z? Yes. What do you think about the new One Piece anime news? I think it's a good thing. I think it's a really good thing. What is the best anime game? Personal favorite, probably Tenkaichi 3? Probably Tenkaichi 3. Please tell me you watch Vinland Saga. Yes, I do. It's really good. One Punch Man Season 3 is coming out. It's already out. We've already gone 3 episodes. The episode 4 is coming out on Sunday. Are you hyped for the new season of Black Clover? Absolutely. Usopp, Sanji, Luffy, or Nami? Luffy. If you had to recommend an underrated Loki... So, like, here's the thing. I don't pay attention to underrated, overrated. It makes no sense to me. If you, like, tell me about what kind of show you're interested in, and we'll find you something good. Like, tell me about what you're looking for in a series. Because underrated, overrated doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If a show is good, it's good. So it comes down to what you want in a show. Which anime you like, William? Oh, you're talking to Will. Cool. How you doing, Anime Wheel? The girl from Charlotte is my... Okay. I mean, you do you, I guess. What are your thoughts on the influence... Okay, someone already tried... dude, stop it. Stop it. Currently watching Hero Academia, so am I. It's really good. Black Clover or My Hero, I'm going with Black Clover. I like action and New World stuff, so like swords, I guess. Action in New Worlds, so like... You could try Vinland Saga. You could try that. Katakuri and Doflamingo is the best written villain so far in One Piece. I would say that I don't really see Katakuri as a villain as much as I see him as an antagonist. Doflamingo is definitely a villain. I would say they're both very well written characters. What's an anime villain you really like? Johan from Monster. One Piece news is that so someone mentioned that earlier that it's going 1-to-1. I'll believe it when I see it. though I do know it's going seasonal, and I think it's a good thing. Are we hyped for Steel Ball Run? I will get to it at some point. I haven't watched any of the trailers. Death Note, I like the first half. Who has a strong case for anime of the year? Currently, here's the thing. The year's not over yet, but I'm leaning towards Hero Academia. I'm leaning. But again, it's not up to me. I won't care who wins. But if I had to take a guess, I'm leaning that way. Have I seen Ippo? It's my favorite sports anime. Hayden Alessandra, and truthfully, what's your opinion on Monster? I know a lot of people hate on it for being slow. Okay, so it is a slow burn. A lot of people today have the attention span of a flea. They just can't. They always want something high-paced, something really pretty on screen. It's a slower show, but it's a really good show. If I could ethnically source some human... no. I mean, I don't really want to eat humans. Thank you. Opinions on Grand Blue Dreaming? Not for me. I tried it. Not my thing. Solo Leveling? It's a good time. New Saga is being recommended to me currently. I don't know New Saga. I love Monster. Read the manga. I mean, I didn't read it, but I'm having a great time with the show. Why Eren had kill his mom to save Berthold? Berthold? He couldn't save his mom. His mom was literally in the mouth of a titan. There was nothing a child could do. If I could ethnically source, sorry to answer that one. How fast is my treadmill? Not very fast. Why are you skipping I'm not skipping anybody's question intentionally, unless it's a stupid question or a cringy question. I do know Naruto, and yes, I watched Windbreaker, solid series. You like slower show? Sometimes. Sometimes I like a slow show. I don't always want something high-paced in action. In fact, nowadays I prefer something a little bit more easygoing and relaxing and comfortable. Do I read manhwa? Almost never. Almost never. Honeko Akabane's Bodyguard? Who's that again? I forgot who that is. Gachakuda being recommended to me. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't recommend it yet. I don't have a top 5 fantasy. The thing is, fantasy is a really, really broad genre. There's fantasy action, fantasy horror, fantasy romance. So we'd have to break it down more because it's just too broad. Is One Piece worth watching? I think so, yes. But there are aspects to the anime which are not always pleasant to deal with. So very often people will go to the manga at some point. Anime is relaxing? Very often for me, yes. Do you think Solo Leveling is good? Yes. I do think it's a good time. Will I come to Latveria? Probably not. Who's your favorite female character? Off the top of my head, I'm just guessing here. Probably Shirayuki. Mighty, have I been walking all day? No. Thank you, Ryuk, for the follow. Is it okay to... So, I don't understand this question. Is it okay to not like a series? There's no series you are required to like. That never made sense to me. Why would it not be okay to not like any series? It's whatever you enjoy. It's personal preference. Please don't spam chat. You will get muted. Aaron used family. Okay. Okay. No fantasy horror. No fantasy horror. Other fantasy genre. Can you tell me? No fantasy horror. Any other So again, there's fantasy romance, fantasy adventure, okay. So we can go with fantasy isekais. So Digimon, Log Horizon. We could go with fantasy romance, Snow White with red hair, or Gothic. We could go with fantasy fantasy mystery. I would still say Gothic. We want to go with oh no. You said no fantasy horror. So I guess it depends what kind of fantasy specifically. I don't have any waifus. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Will's the Bird. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated, Will. A shout out to Will is the Bird. What's your opinion on My Hero? I'm watching it now. I'm having a great time. High School DxD, I dropped it right away. Favorite, I don't have a top 3. I'm sorry. I can't wait for the ReZark to come on Crunchyroll. I mean, I already watched it. It's good. I can tell you, in my opinion, it's good. Your Lie in April was pretty sad. I like it's sad, but I've seen sadder. It didn't hit me that hard. Dragon Ball Z, I'm a fan of Dragon Ball Z. Chad liked the video, thank you. What's your nationality? I'm a huge mix. I am a massive mix. Like, if you saw my DNA graph, it would literally be like a splatter shot of Europe and a bit of Spain. Do I know I'm not religious? Attack on Titan ending is a copy of Code Geass. Doesn't that... No, it's... What are you talking about? You mean the MC chooses to die? Like, the MC chooses to die? That's not a ripoff. Just because both MCs choose their fate does not mean that it's a ripoff. It does not undermine the story at all. It's great to find a streamer who likes to... I mean, that's the whole point of the streams, is to talk about various series, get people into new series, see the people's opinions on stuff. Cap, ripoff. Okay, so any series that does something similar to another series is a ripoff. Sorry. Bad take. There's tons of series which have so many overlapping qualities as other series. It's not a ripoff. Deal with it. We get to see what's behind the door, right? Like, I'm not going to say anything about the Reese arc. I will not spoil it. You will see for yourself. It's a good time. And and I'm not even a Chainsaw Man fan. I'm not even a Chainsaw Man fan. Like, I don't care for the series that much. It was good. There's a lot of series that take inspiration. Yeah, exactly. Most series, virtually every series, takes inspiration from other series. Okay, don't spam, dude. Okay, Shamla, you need to stop. Don't, okay, look, I appreciate it, but you're going in timeout. Yeah, I'm putting you in timeout, because it's not fair to the rest of Chad who's trying to talk. So, timeout for you. Okay, have you seen Gargantia? Yes, I have seen Gargantia. That was one of the few mecha series I actually enjoyed. How late am I? About 40 minutes. What is your bias that you are self-aware of? A self-aware bias. I'm trying to think. Can we, like... What's a bias that I have that I'm clearly... I tend to... Okay. All right, I do have one. I have one. I will tend to rate shows higher based on more on how they make me feel, not just the writing. So, like, example, Attack on Titan. I can acknowledge it's very well written, good story, animation, music. I don't really have any complaints about the series itself. I don't rate it that highly for my own personal enjoyment just because it always puts me in a sour mood. Like, it's such a depressing there's almost no positive moments in the series. It's all just leaves me in a really bad mood every time I watch it. So, I can't score it that highly for me personally. I will tend to rate shows higher when they put me in a better mental state. Do you recommend any anime right now? I love all genres. I mean, you mean any ongoing series that are, like, actively coming out on a weekly basis? Hero Academia, To Your Eternity. Check out To Your Eternity. Do you have an idea or a concept of a devil fruit for One Piece? I mean, I never thought too hard about it. Maybe permeation. Did Berserk put you in a bad mental state? Because it was such a short series, like, it never really went that long. And the thing is, the first part of Berserk is actually pretty uplifting. You see, like, Guts, he's forming these friendships and connections with people when he's, like, spent all of this time by himself, and then he thinks about leaving, and then, like, he has this sense of camaraderie and safety and a home. So there's actually some uplifting moments in Berserk. It's just everything goes to hell. It's just like everything he cared about, everyone he cared about, it doesn't go too well for him. I know he has a tragic backstory as well, but still there were enough positive moments in Berserk for me to not, like, feel bad the whole time. Which anime has a better side character than the main character? Oh, tons and tons. How about Seven Deadly Sins? I'm choosing Escanor over Meliodas all day long. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball. I prefer Vegeta over Goku, hands down, or Piccolo. It's so nice to find streamers who interact with the chat. I do my best. The band that made the end of the song from Berserk is really good. I actually don't remember their ending song. It's been too many years. What do you think about Vinland Saga? Fantastic series, both seasons. Do I like Gurren Lagann? Can't say I was a fan. I tried. Devilman Crybaby is the best starter. I don't think... There is no best starter anime. That is my take. There is no best starter anime. Talk about, like, find something that the person you are talking about is interested in. I have not seen Bucci the Rock. Howl's Moving Castle I haven't seen in a long time, so like I can't fully recall the series. I remember enjoying it, but it's been too many years. Did I watch Steins Gate? I tried it, wasn't my thing. I do enjoy One Piece. My first anime was also Dragon Ball. Thoughts on Tokyo Ghoul? I like the first half, not so much the second. Yeah, I mean, you asked me for my bias. I try to be aware of like why I might lean towards certain series more than others. Is Seven Deadly Sins good? It's definitely not my favorite. It's definitely not my favorite. Nowhere close to being my favorite. It's good, but it definitely has problems. It definitely has problems. Whether it's the inappropriate relationships, the fan service, the animation fall off, the conclusion in season 4 before the not counting Four Nights of the Apocalypse, which takes place later on, which I also have a complaint there too. It depends how much the downsides take away for you. What is the good anime? There's plenty of good anime. Do you have any idea or concept for an anime? No, because I don't plan on making an anime. I'm never going to. Howl's Moving Castle is one of my best films. I mean, I remember it being good. It's so vague in my mind, I can't recall the details. What anime is Right Back? I have no idea what you're trying to say. Cheer me up. Best anime is The World, Neon Genesis, and Vandal. I don't know The World. Neon Genesis wasn't for me, and I don't know Vandal. What's your favorite anime arc? I could not even begin. I don't even know where to start with that one. Which anime has a better villain than the main character? Monster. I like Johan more than the Doctor. Do I like Frieren? Very much so. Am I going to do potato eating trend? I don't even know what the trend is, but probably not. My first anime was Death Note. Was it a good start? I mean, was it a good starter? Did you enjoy it? There is no required starter. There is no like, this is a good starter, this is a bad starter. It's just, what are you into? What's going to work for this person? Your nostalgic bias, my nostalgia bias, I'm going to go with the original Season 1 Digimon. Have I ever watched Devilman Crybaby? I saw one episode, it didn't grab me. Have I watched 86? I have not. What anime is the green-haired guy is from Sign of Affection. What's your most favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. Steins Gate is slow in beginning, but I tried 3 times. I couldn't do it. Which anime got cool power system? Definitely Hunter x Hunter. Spirited Away was a good movie, yes. Is Boss Baby considered, you mean the animated movie? Don't think so, no. What is the worst anime? There is no worst anime. If an anime is that bad, I just drop it immediately. If I don't like something, I just drop it. So I could not tell you what's the worst. It just goes in my discard pile. Do you think Goku Black is better than Goku? No. I don't like Goku Black at all. My nostalgia bias is Fooly Cooly, staying up till 3 a.m. on Saturday watching it, Adult Swim. I mean, I saw Fooly Cooly. It was an interesting show. Do I like JJK? Yes. Who is more pride in your opinion, Vegeta or Escanor? I think it's Escanor. Tokyo Ghoul is good. I would agree for the most part. Favorite unhealthy. I don't have a cheat food. So like, here's the thing. Here's what I see things differently. No food is a cheat food if you plan for it. Because cheating implies going against your structure, going against your plan. If you plan for it and fit it into your routine so it's not throwing you off, then you're not really cheating. So like if I want to go out for pizza or sushi or whatever, but I plan for it accordingly and fit it into my routine, it's not really it's not cheating. I mean, yes, like moderation, right? You could overeat anything, but like you might want to consider what you're eating and how much you're eating. Even if you skip some episodes to reach episode 12, I mean, look, I couldn't even get into it. Like I couldn't even get past episode 1 because I kept falling asleep. Who would win in a fight between Madara and Son Jinwoo? I don't do power scaling, sorry. Why don't I just keep watching what? If I don't like a show, I drop it. Which TV series will make a good anime? I don't know. I mostly watch crime shows. So, like, Criminal Minds, Bones, any forensic show with like good action and character dynamics, I'd be down for. Which anime scene do you wish you could unsee? Anything from my drop list. Anything from my drop list, I wouldn't mind. Detective Conan would save the most time. I watched too much of Detective Conan. What do I think of Bakugo coming back? I'm cool with Bakugo coming back. Brihilder in the Darkness, I have no idea what that is. Is Through Eternity good? Yes. Dexter, I haven't seen, though. Have I watched NGE? I have not. Can't fathom disliking a show. I know, right? It's crazy. Mirko? Wait, isn't Mirko the... I'm bad with names. Isn't she the bunny girl, the bunny woman, bunny hero from Hero Academia? Pretty sure that was her. She's solid. She's a great character. I love seeing her on. She's a great character. Total badass. Top 10 characters for me. Am I a Gojo Glazer? Not really, no. I don't even care for him, to be honest. You should check out Brihilder. I mean, right now my watch list is full. Which anime has one of the best artistic styles? One of my favorites is probably Unlimited Blade Works. Which anime character has the best looks? I have no idea. It's not really something I ever like. Looks never really kind of registered in my head, kind of. I'm watching Ippo. I wish it was fully dubbed. I mean, I watch Ippo subbed. I get if you prefer dubbed, that's cool. Fantastic series. I'm a big fan. Do you think Midnight was a bad influence on MHA? I wouldn't say bad influence. I mean, I see what you're talking about. I'm back. Welcome back, Garbot. Have you watched Code Geass? I tried it. Wasn't for me. Also, thank you for the roses, Sam. I didn't see them, but thank you very much. Bungo Stray Dogs, I still need to go back and see. If you were to choose to cross over... you know what? Campfire Cooking in Another World and Dungeon Meshi. What are some animes on my watch list? So it depends, do you mean active watch list or upcoming watch list? If you mean upcoming, the next thing on my list, the next thing on my list is Made in Abyss. I misread artistic. I saw autistic. I can be both. I'm not very artistic, but I'm definitely autistic. What version of Ichigo do you think is the best? Most overpowered? The final version at the end of Thousand Year Blood War. But in terms of like favorite, favorite version, I guess. You know what? Probably the final version. Yeah, I'll go with the final version. What are we training today? We already went to the gym and we did upper day, and I'm doing mobility work later. I like Death Note. I like most of it. Is Demon Slayer any good? I think so. Yes. I'm at the point that he's fighting the Rush. Volg. Oh, good. That's a good one. I like that one. Oh, to be fair, I like all his fights. But I like Volg's character a lot. I'm Canadian. What do I think of sports anime? Kuroko's really good. Samurai Champloo I haven't gone to yet. Yu Yu Hakusho I'm struggling with it. I'm struggling. Samurai Champloo I have to get to. What Marine would be better as a pirate? I'll say this. My favorite Marine is Fujitora, who's clearly against most of the corruption that we see the Marines doing. So seeing him be like, I'm fed up with this, I can't deal with it anymore, goodbye. I'm a Fujitora fan. Favorite Thorfinn fight? Oh, maybe versus what was his name? The giant guy. I forgot his. You know who I'm talking about. I forgot his name. The giant of a man. That was a good one. How did you know AOT wasn't a copy if you didn't watch Code Geass? I tried Code Geass, but I also know the end. I've known the ending of Code Geass long before I watched the series. Are you also waiting for Bleach final season? Of course. I've been watching Bleach since it first aired, and I've been with it the whole way through. Do I think Avengers Endgame is underrated? I enjoy Avengers Endgame. Is it underrated? I can't really say, because I don't follow popularity polls or anything. I do think it's good, though. Seen Black Clover? Absolutely. Do you feel that Escanor got... How do you feel that Escanor got removed? I mean, sad, because he's my favorite character from that series. So, like, it was rough. Worst plot hole in Naruto? What's a plot hole in Naruto that I don't know. I don't know. I don't buy donuts, unfortunately. What is your One of your best plot twists? One of my favorite plot twist. I had one in mind. Did I write it? I don't know if I wrote it down. Did I write it down? Because I actually thought of one, and then I think I forgot to write it down. If it comes back to me, I will tell you. Because I thought I wrote it down, and it seems like I didn't. Favorite character in Kuroko, Aomine. An unpopular. I mean, you asked for my favorite character in Kuroko. My answer is Aomine. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. What's my calorie intake? Probably around 2,000, 2,200 right now. Thoughts on power scaling in Boruto? I don't power scale, so I really could not care any less. Favorite anime build? I don't really have a favorite, because like I like characters that are sometimes, comically large, like Escanor, and some characters that are lean and aesthetic, like more kind of lean and athletic, we could call it, like Jin Mori. So it kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for, but I have like different kinds of favorites. What planes have I flown? Boeing 747, I guess. In your opinion, which anime has the most toxic fan base? I don't care about the fan base. I don't interact. The only time I interact with the fan base is on here. And if someone is toxic, I just get rid of them. So, and I see good and bad from every fan base. Let's see. Thoughts on ReZero? I enjoy ReZero. You track macros? I do. Why is Aomine your favorite? Because of his attitude, his confidence, his playing style, his character development. What's your opinion on Dr. Stone? It's a good series. I enjoyed the earlier seasons more, and I don't like the direction the manga goes in. You watch Mob Psycho? Absolutely, it's a great series. What's the latest anime you watched? I just watched the newest episode of Campfire Cooking before I came online. I don't follow football, sorry. Do you also think that Yuno from Black Clover is privileged? No, I don't think he's privileged. He might be. Oh wait, that'd be spoiled. I don't want to say anything that's spoilers for people who are not caught up, but like, given his birthplace, I understand why you might say that, but he's not privileged. What anime got you into working out? None. Anime did not get me into working out. Being in horrendous shape got me into working out. Is Yu-Gi-Oh! A good series? I would say so, yes. Depends on which part of Yu-Gi-Oh! We're talking about, but generally, yes. Have I watched Water Wizard? I dropped it pretty quickly. Do I miss Ace? Not really. I never really got attached to Ace. But I enjoy the backstories here and there. One Punch Man versus Blue Lock. I kind of like Blue Lock more personally, just because One Punch Man had a really good season 1 and a decent season 2. Season 3, I'm more optimistic than most people. Blue Lock had a really good season 1. Season 2, I get people were complaining about the animation. I still had a good time. But yeah, most Glaze characters in your opinion. If we're going off of my chat, because overall across social media, I don't really care. I don't follow. In my chats, probably Goku. Does Ippo get the girl? Yes. How you doing, Richard? Thank you for the follow, Joel. What's your opinion on Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V? I have not seen Arc V. I have seen everything up until the end of 5Ds. Have you watched Jose and the Tiger? I have not. Naruto getting sealed in Boruto. I'm aware that happens. I mean, I can't say I like it, but I'm also not reading the manga, so I may not have all the context. Do you think Inazuma 11 would beat Blue Lock? I haven't seen it yet. It could be. I haven't seen it. Favorite Bleach fight? Probably, it's going to be something with Kenpachi, because my favorite character to watch fight is, you know what one of my picks is going to be? I don't know if this is my answer. What was the blind, the dark skinned guy, purple hair, his Bankai involved creating like a dark void, removing all senses, and his fight with Kenpachi? That was a really, really good one. Just a reminder, Yogiri solos every verse. I think power scaling is dumb. Why do people think Demon Slayer fell off? I don't know. I don't think it did. There was one arc which was kind of slow. The Swordsmith Village was kind of slow. Good morning, my favorite. Thank you, Gunther. How you doing? What anime you want another season of that likely won't happen? Hajime no Ippo. Anime that is like the pre-time skip One Piece? in what context, like, what specifically about pre-time skip One Piece are you looking for? Like, what elements are you referring to? Why did I drop Baki? I finished Baki. I just didn't like the series. Best MC ability? I guess it depends on what kind of ability you want, because I don't really care about the superpowers per se. I'm more interested in like the analytical, intelligent characters like Shikamaru and Rayleigh and like L and like the people who are like really analytical. Like that's more my thing. If you were to choose a Bankai for myself, I can't think of a Bankai that I really want for myself. Because what am I doing? I'm not fighting anybody. Why do I need giant cleavers or a dragon or like the ability to freeze people or like millions of tiny blades? I don't need any of these things. Most hated character? Who in my chat gets a lot of hate? Who in my chat? You know what? I think the most hated character in my chat specifically is probably going to be like Mineta or something. It's your birthday. Well, happy birthday, King Footy. What death got you tearing up the most? What death? Because I've teared up plenty of times, but like from death? Maybe, okay, so like Boruto manga readers don't say anything because if you know, you know, but I'm gonna say Kurama. I know, like, if you know what I'm talking, I know, but at the time I didn't know. But like, I think at the time. Have I watched Records of Ragnarok? I dropped it. I got to season 2, I couldn't do it anymore. Do I watch Infinity Castle? I haven't seen it yet. Who do I think is more loyal, Mikasa or Hinata? I mean, I don't think you can really always compare these things even, like, they're pretty similar. Like, yes, Mikasa ultimately did what she had to do, but I don't think that betrayed her loyalty to Eren. Hinata would also never betray Naruto. She just wouldn't do it. Like, she objectively would not do it. So, I think they're comparable. Anime villain who I would side with, Meruem. And end of series Meruem. Do I think Naruto will be unsealed at some point? Yes. Haikyuu, Kuroko's Peak Ball, or Blue Lock? Kuroko. Did I watch Hunter x Hunter? A couple times. I'm back again. Welcome back. Could you change the two cameras' positions? I can't. Because this camera that I'm pointing at right here is literally stuck to my computer. It cannot go anywhere. And then my phone, I have nowhere else to put my phone. I don't have anywhere to put it. What's your opinion on Gojo's death? I don't really care. I didn't really care about him. Do you also think that Yuno is more like a main character than Asta? No, I don't feel that way at all. Who do you think about the anime? I haven't not seen Gachakuta yet. What do you think is Naruto's output? I don't know what you mean by his output. You think you should... Okay, you should watch one... you mean One Out if you like analytical type anime. It's also sport. Do you mean All Out? Because that's a sports anime that... I mean, I've seen All Out. What's your opinion on the recently announced season update for One Piece? I think it's a good thing. A really good thing. How you doing, Maruti? Your camera setup is good and doing 2 work at once is smart. I mean, yeah. Because doing only one... Like, if I'm already here, I might as well stream to multiple platforms. What's your opinion on Gojo's death? Harry, stop farming. From your point of view, pre-time skip One Piece recommended, but like I don't know what about pre-time skip One Piece you like, because that doesn't tell me anything. Because that can be anything from I want pirates to I want a long adventure to I want more groups of people having parties and more good times versus just focusing on the fight scenes. That there could be so much more. Who gave Frankenstein's monster vocal cords? Probably the person who built Frankenstein. You guys are late? Yeah, you are. What's an hour in? Thank you for the follow, Connor. I appreciate it. Up until Arc V, so 2 more series after 5Ds is pretty good. I mean, I enjoyed everything that I watched up until then. 5Ds was my least favorite of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Arcs that I saw. Like, because I loved Duelist Kingdom, Battle City, Ancient Egypt, GX. I loved all of those. Opinion on the new Chainsaw Man movie, it was really good. It was really good. Are we late? Yeah, it's been over an hour. Welcome back, Bezos. Which character should have died? I mean, Mike Guy, he probably should have died. Yeah, I mean, I'd be sad to see him go because I really like Mike Guy, but I would have been sad to see him go. Characters that should have died. When Luffy punched Charlos in the face and sent him flying, like, come on. He should have died there. Spondum, who Robin, like, literally snapped him in half. His spine broke in half. He's dead. Come on. What's the best fight in Ippo? Ippo versus, forgot his name. He had red hair, young guy. He bought a lot of the local kids' toys. I think his name had an S in it, maybe. But that was my favorite. Vinland Saga versus AOT. I like Vinland Saga way more. Best anime opening of all time. My personal go-to is probably Period of Chemistry. Best, are they practical? As what practical? Are those walking treadmill desks distracting to use? Not really. I do this every stream. It's not a problem. What's your prediction on the announcement of Dragon Ball in January? I mean, I heard that it's supposed to be coming back. I heard two different things. I've heard two different things, and I haven't tracked down the sources, so I can't confirm either. I've heard that Super is continuing, and that they're continuing from a place that isn't Super. So I don't know. Opinion on Kaiju number 8? I really like it. I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Do you also think the Haikyuu is the best sports anime? No. I think it's really good, but it's not the best sports anime. Prediction on Boruto's return. Please let them do a better job adapting the manga content and going at the manga's pace versus adding a bunch of a really low quality filler that just really dragged on the anime. Best fight in Baki. I didn't even like Baki, to be honest. Probably one of those Coliseum fights. I don't even remember which one. It just didn't grab me that much. Is Ping Pong the animation the best sports anime? I didn't like. I couldn't finish it. Favorite MHA character is either Mirio or Red Riot. He doesn't own anything, so he can't even tell the creature. What do you think about the cliffhanger at the end of Dandadan Season 2? I never got that far. I dropped it after Season 1. If you were to choose a clan in Naruto, you know what? Maybe, I'll go with the Nara clan. Side question, am I on a treadmill? Yes. Have I watched Suzume? I have not. Siva type recommended adventure anime like Friends Goal Adventure. Like, okay, so Friends Goal Adventure. Hunter x Hunter? Yeah, probably Hunter x Hunter. Most underrated opening. I mean, I'm just gonna go with one of my favorite openings, which is Period of Chemistry. Brother, stop ignoring me and answer the question. So I'm not ignoring people. You just need to chill. Best JoJo's fight. I don't even remember 99% of them. I saw parts 1, 2, and 3 years ago, and I've only just restarted part 4. I forgot almost everything that happened. The only thing I remember is that parts 2 and 3 were my favorites. Can you explain how to go out and touch some grass and come back? Step by step. Go to your front door. Open the door. Walk to your nearest patch of grass. Touch the grass. Come back inside. Close your door. Lock the door. Shout me out. How you doing, Enzo? Can you explain how to go? Okay, I already did that. Let's see. Guys, don't tell each other to shut up, please. This guy only watching High School DxD on repeat? Who? I dropped DxD on episode like 1 or 2. How you doing, Random? What's good? Grass doesn't frighten me. It shouldn't. Please continue, JoJo. I mean, I'm on part 4. And I don't think it's peak. I think it's enjoyable. Okay. Have I watched Overflow? No. Anime that everybody loves that you don't find any good? There's tons. Steins Gate. Hold on. Evangelion. Code Geass. Watch this anime named Daddy by Milk. It's like season. I have no idea what you're talking about. How you doing, Kirk? You watch Bleach? Yes, I do. I'm up to date. Always have been, really. Ignore. I don't care about hating comments. I just block those people. The fact that my classmates watch Overflow and we're in the 10th grade is concerning. I mean, people watch what they want. I don't really like. I don't care. I don't care what people watch. Just don't try and get me to watch that stuff. Grass is the bane of my existence. Oh come. Oh wait, are you allergic to grass? That kind of sucks. One Piece. No, I like One Piece. Can you name some One Piece characters that has better writing than Itachi? Kuma. Kuma's my first thought. Luffy. How good is your name? It's pretty solid. Highly recommend it. Say to me, go watch Soul Eater. I've already seen... Guys, I'm way older than most of you. I saw Soul Eater before most of you were born. Demon Slayer, Bleach, Naruto, JJK are best anime. I mean, I like all of those series. I do like all of those series. I've watched Demon Slayer. Wait, he had to watch Demon Slayer. Okay. Thoughts on the Pokemon Legends game? You mean, I have Z to A. It's enjoyable. There are times where I get kind of bored, but I still enjoy it. I don't think it's as bad as some people say. I do have minor complaints, but just because it's like... It's kind of tedious at times, but I do think the story is fine. The animation is pretty good. I think it's too my biggest complaint would be it's too handholdy. Like the amount of time it spends like explaining every little thing and guiding through every basic task is just kind of exhausting. Do you think that solo leveling is overhyped? The thing is, I don't care if it is. I don't care if it is overhyped. I still think it's good, and that's all that matters. I am from Canada. High School DxD on top. I dropped it immediately. Sorry. Favorite slime reincarnation human character. Damn. There's not really. I mean, there's okay. Damn. The thing is, I don't remember their names. I don't remember any of their names. You know what? I forgot his name. You know the one that Rimuru entrusted to take over a certain kingdom once they dealt with like the corruption? He's seeing that elf girl that the elf girl, you know the woman that he had to like kill to save from Clayman? I think it was his name. You know who I'm talking about. He's one of Rimuru's trusted friends. That guy. Shout out my name. I already did. I'm back. Welcome back, Mohammed. Thoughts on animation for One Punch Man Season 3? I'm not mad. I'm not as mad as other people. I'm still not having a decent time. Why are you always offline? Wait, offcon? Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Thoughts on Tokyo Ghoul? Tokyo Ghoul Re. Not a fan. This new One Piece part was just ridiculous. A Yonko team couldn't defeat a little bit bigger skeleton horse that was just stamping randomly, and then two giants came in who stopped an elder. Do you have any idea what you're talking about? That giant skeleton horse, aka the elder, was temporarily held down by two giants, only for him to be able to like drop Sanji out of his mouth. That they did not stop him. At best, they temporarily stalled him. Do I have any S tier animes? Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Frieren, Snow White with red hair, My Love Story. How do you feel about Demon Slayer? It's good. I enjoy it. Oh, so thank you, Axolotl, for the heart, the rose, and the TikTok sign. Didn't see it. Do you have any... What, did I miss something? Yeah, okay, you know which character I was talking about. I think Demon Slayer is Dragon Ball 2.0. Not because theory or characters, but for what it has done for anime industry. Look, I get it set some like box office records or whatever. It did well in sales, but I can't say Demon Slayer's at Dragon Ball level of influence on like anime history. Can you show any of your One Piece items? Oh wait, what am I doing? This one. I got this. There we go. How do you feel about Akaza's backstory? It was sad, but nothing I haven't seen before. Like it's a good backstory. Just I don't know. It's fine. Favorite Zanpakuto? Probably. Favorite Zanpakuto. Can't say I've ever had a favorite there. Are we talking in their base form, or are we talking like Bankais and stuff? Because base form, a lot of them are pretty similar. I used to own a couple of my favorite Bleach sword that I at one point owned was probably Byakuya's or Hitsugai's. But if we're talking like Bankais and all that stuff, it changes things. Have I watched Monster? I have not. Bankai, then Shinji's. Have you seen Kaiju number 8 season 2? Yes, I did. I enjoyed it. Thoughts on Mitsuri Konroji from Demon Slayer? I don't remember who that is, because I'm really bad with names. If you can give like a hair color or a physique description, I could probably get it. Do you also think that Luffy needs to work on his hockey because he is mostly dependent on his Devil Fruit? If you think he's mostly dependent on his Devil Fruit, I think you're not watching the series. Does he always transform these days? Yeah. But does that mean he's relying on it? I don't think you're watching the series. How am I watching from South America? How you doing, Nihomia? Just finished Monster. Johan is goated. I'd agree. He's a very, very good character. What languages do I know? English. Why are you so nervous and moving? I'm not nervous. I'm actually pretty relaxed. And I'm walking, so that's why I'm moving. When will I do another cosplay? When I have the budget. I do have a project I want to do, but it's going to be expensive, and I just don't have the funds. It's probably going to cost, like, a lot. Bro is doing cardio. I mean, the thing is, I don't consider this cardio. Cardio involves getting your heart rate elevated enough to challenge the body and actually make adaptations. This is barely above resting heart rate. I'm walking super slow. I'm getting some steps in at most. She have pink hair and green eyes. You love and uses love. Okay. Oh, as soon as you said pink hair, I got it. You said pink hair, I knew who she was. What do I think of her? She's a generally I like her character. She's not my favorite character, but she's nice. She's pleasant. One Piece got Black Clover. Got One Piece. Black Clover, what you want. I'm going to start covering random right away. Okay. Should I watch Baki? It wasn't for me. You can try it, see if you like it, but I'm not a Baki fan. Where to buy a walking pad? Look, I got mine on Amazon. I'm not exactly going to, push more business towards Amazon, but it's an easy place to find one. You could probably just go to a local fitness store that has free weights and machines and stuff and get a walking pad cheaper there. Why are you posting slop content? If you don't like my content, you can just unfollow. Solo leveling? I enjoy solo leveling. You're a nice... I'm okay. I don't try to preach myself as being good or bad. You decide what... Yeah, you can decide. Name a better written character than Pain, Yahiko, Nagato, Conan, Kuma, Luffy, Johan. How many do you want? Do you think Toji is a good dad? If it's the Toji I'm thinking of, then no. He have been so... Okay, Jake, you can stop spamming, please. Have I seen Solo Leveling? Oh, you're talking to him. Okay. Please don't spam chat. Have I watched ReZero? Yes, I enjoyed it very much. Good morning, Psycho. Why am I using a walking pad when I can go walk outside? For a very, very, very simple reason. Because I am multi-streaming. I cannot do that outside. So if I'm going to be live indoors, I might as well have this. Thoughts on Death Note? I enjoyed the first half. Do you have a job? Guess what? I get paid to be here. Otherwise, I would not be here as often as I am. Surprise. How many anime you are fan of? Well, I've seen over 900 series. I've dropped around, 50, 100 or something. I could say I've enjoyed probably in the ballpark of about 800-ish series. I'm saying that because Demon Slayer brought so many new fans in anime more than others like MHA or JJK. See, I don't know the numbers I don't know the numbers on that. I really don't, because I'm just going off of ticket sales. You can make that argument about movie theater ticket sales, but as for which brought in more fans, I'm not sure. And Dragon Ball was revolutionary for the anime community. I don't know if Demon Slayer's doing that. Did you see the artist for Absolute Batman? I have not. I have no idea. I don't really follow Batman closely. Occasionally, I watch the movies. You put me on Vinland Saga, thanks. I have no, yeah, I have no enemies. That is one of the best line. That is my favorite line from the series. AOT is the greatest piece of fiction to ever be written. I mean, if AOT is your favorite thing, that's cool. That's okay. You know, Watori-kun got collapsed. I don't. Watch Black Clover, already did. Which breathing would I choose? Not breathing. Okay, different perspective. Respect. I think Luffy can't defeat Blackbeard in his current power level. I think that's a fair statement. I think that's a reasonably fair statement. I don't date. I am not a fan of Diddy. The Elder couldn't even hit a normal attack, bro. He was just hitting randomly with his legs. He was just a little baby. So he was using his horse. He was using his legs to keep everyone else from being able to like save Sanji. Those weren't his big attack moves. Like, come on. What do you think about Tokyo Ghoul? I enjoyed the first half, not so much the second. I'm a huge fan of Full Metal Alchemist. How do you feel about One Piece coming out with 26 episodes a year? I think it's a fantastic idea. What do I hate? Fan service series, ecchi series, series with inappropriate relationship dynamics, for example. Even though I like Seven Deadly Sins, seeing Bon and Elaine, Meliodas obsessing over child Elizabeth, I get the dynamic. It's still creepy. Jobless Reincarnation. What do you think about AI? I mean, I think it has uses. It could be highly beneficial, but I also think it's going to be highly abused because we don't have a system in place to prevent that. How much would you rate AOT out of 10, and did I like Solo Leveling and Blue Lock? Yes, I enjoyed Solo Leveling. Yes, I enjoyed Blue Lock. AOT I can rate two different ways. In terms of writing, story, all that stuff, probably around a 9. In terms of enjoyment, closer to a 7.5. What are some of my peak anime I recommend to watch for beginners? So I don't recommend off of my personal taste. I recommend off of what's going to be interesting to that person. So if they want a romance story, like a really wholesome romance story, I might go with My Love Story or Snow White with Red Hair. If they want a sport, I'd probably go with Ippo or Kuroko no Basket. If they want an isekai, I'd probably go with Digimon or Log Horizon. So it really depends on what they're into. I'm in middle school. As a joke, me and my friends watched Oku-sama wa Moto Yarumi, I don't know what any of that is, and realized how dirty anime industry could go for fan service. Yes, it can be pretty bad. Is Rengoku the best Hashira? My favorite answer is probably Gyome. Actually, no, it is Gyome. Okay, I already answered that one. Name an anime, not just your favorite. You have to be a super fan. I'm not a super fan of anything because I don't obsess over any series. I don't do that. But if I had to pick series that I'm a long time fan of, Digimon, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I mean, those are probably my top picks for like One Piece. I'm a fan, but and it's my favorite story, but I can't say I obsess over it that much. I respect your opinion. I was just wondering what's the best way to get rid of Smith. Okay. Favorite anime opening, probably Period of Chemistry. So you respect every anime and enjoy. Pretty much. People are allowed to enjoy whatever they want. I don't really care what, it doesn't affect me. I'm going to keep enjoying what I enjoy. Federal, where our blue is. Have I watched Dr. Stone? Yes. I have seen every season and I know the manga ending. What do you think about Clash of the Elite? I enjoy it. I like Ayano Koji. I've never watched anime, and my friend said Yosuga no Sora. I don't think I've seen that. Yosuga no Sora. I don't think I've seen it. Why did Sanji get picked first as the crewmate? He wasn't first. I mean, Zoro was the first person Luffy came across. Luffy set out to sea. First person he met was Kobe, who was going to join the Marines. They get to the Marine base where Zoro was held captive. Luffy saves Zoro, and then Luffy asks Zoro to join his crew, and then he goes with them. Your thoughts on the first few episodes of One Punch Man Season 2? I think you mean Season 3, because Season 2 is out a while ago. Season 3, I'm fine with it. What do I think about Godzilla? I think Godzilla is pretty cool. I've seen some of the movies. I like him. What do you think about Assassination Classroom? That's a solid series, highly recommend. Do you think Madara and Hashirama are better written reincarnations of Indra and Ashura than Naruto and Sasuke? I do prefer Madara and Hashirama to, well, I definitely prefer Madara to Sasuke, and I like Naruto more than Hashirama, though I do really like Hashirama. Do I like being bald? I'm not bald, I have hair. Is Code Geass a good show to start off for beginners? It could be. It could be. See how I'm recommending a show that I don't even like? Because some people might love it, and that's okay. Do you think if you can outsmart Kira, you can be classified as one of the smartest beings in anime? No. Not even close. Any good family battle shonens? So like, Spy Family? Like, Spy Family is, I mean, it's not, like, it has some battle in it. But you want something like One Piece, so wait, similar to One Piece, Dandadan, and Sakamoto days. So maybe, I mean, Spy Family's not exactly on that level of combat from what I've seen. Family battle. Do I enjoy Kuroko no Basket? Yes. Family battles. Wait, what about Dragon Maid? What about Dragon Maid? What is the best isekai anime I've seen? Digimon. Tell a good shonen anime that is not famous on the internet. I mean, I'll just go with something old, like Zatch Bell or Metabots. And Mushoku Tensei. I'm not a fan of Mushoku Tensei. Have I watched any boys love anime? I've seen Given. I've seen Given. Watch Boruto. Already did. I regret it. Skip filler and anime canon. What? Favorite anime movies? Depends. Maybe like if I want like a romance series. If I want a romance anime, I'd probably go with I Want to Eat Your Pancreas or Silent Voice. If I want a battle show, probably Digimon Kyuzuna. So, which time you watch, day or night? When I have the time to watch anime, which is not very often. Is Cowboy Bebop an underrated or overrated anime? I have no idea. I definitely don't think it's underrated. Thoughts on Naruto Road to Ninja? Road to Ninja. It's not my favorite movie. I mean, I enjoyed it, but it's not my favorite movie. I'm more of a... I prefer, like, Bonds, the second Shippuden movie. What are your top 3 couples in anime? I don't even know where to begin with that. I'll go with Shirayuki and the prince whose name I forgot. Favorite... I'll go with the couple from Flower That Blooms with Dignity and My Love Story. There you go. Is that it? I mean... There's other contenders for the top 3, but those are my... Yeah, I'll give those. Only somewhat fan service anime with okay story, very... Yeah, I have no idea what you're trying to say there. Top 10 favorite stories? I have no idea. I'll say One Piece is my favorite story. It's not my favorite anime. It's not my favorite everything. But just story, I'll say One Piece is my favorite. Have you seen Misfit of Demon King? I have. I thought it was boring. I think Anos is cool enough, but like the show is boring. Have you watched Dragonair Academy? I have not. Can we all agree that One Punch Man fell off hard after the Boros battle? I can't judge the manga. I cannot judge the manga. I'm doing fine with the anime, though I do think One Punch Man Season 1 has been the last high point for the series that I've seen. Why did I cut the hair? Because I hated my hair. What's your favorite One Piece character? I don't have a favorite character. I have like 10. I don't have a singular favorite character. I've tried. It's not happening. Do you think Naruto should have been with Sakura? No. No, I do not. Don't use a wig. I said you should be like being bald. It's not that bad. No, I will use a wig. In fact, do we want to go with Escanor Orange? Do we want to go with Zoro Green? Do we want to go green? Do we want to go? Sorry, I don't have my Super Saiyan Blue with me. Have I watched Silent Voice? Yes, fantastic movie. Let's see. Who is your favorite honorary Straw Hat? So like people like Vivi, Kinemon, Momonosuke. Okay, so characters that are in some sense allied with the Straw Hats, but not necessarily on the Straw Hat crew. I'm gonna go with Vivi. Please tell again to what? What did you miss? Escanor, yes, I have Escanor's wit. Please tell me you've seen Skate. I have not. Favorite anime? I'm sorry, I don't have one. Do you think Gecko Moria is a bad villain? He doesn't stack up with the other warlords. So I don't think you're familiar with the backstory of Moria. Because he used to be like a much more... He used to be in a much better position than he is now. But then after losing his crew in a fight with Kaido, he kind of slumped down a bit. And he's no longer in the condition that he was. So, like, that's why he's in the state that he's... I think he does hold... I think he's a good character. Okay, you're getting a timeout for spamming, because we don't do that here. Timeout for you. There we go. The copy... Okay. People say Naruto is a copy of Harry Potter. That's stupid. Your favorite story answer? Oh, favorite story. One Piece is my favorite story. The third wig is on your head... No, that one's there. I just watched Silent Voice for the first time and I cried. Fair enough, valid. Am I hyped for JJK season 3? I'm looking forward to it. Just finished Soul Eater. Oh my god, I loved it. Same. I was a huge fan of it. I don't have a singular favorite One Piece character. I have like 10. Liam Trump will triumph. What? Who do you think is the strongest Sanin? Jiraiya. Who do you think is... Okay, One Piece all the way. I'm a One Piece fan. What are your thoughts on Neon Genesis? It wasn't for me. I tried it. Opinions on... I don't watch that kind of show. Have I watched Bleach live action? I didn't even know there was one, but I don't plan to watch it. Have you watched Gachikuta? Not yet. Someone who says Naruto is Harry Potter copy is... Yeah, I don't even understand that. It's Solo... Here's the thing. I don't care if a show is overhyped. I think Solo Leveling is good, and that's all I'm concerned with. You told me to watch Fate Stay Night. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I just started One Piece. How long does it take to get to the whole crew? So the last person who officially canonically joined the crew is Jinbei, and that was in Wano. So a while. a while. What are your thoughts on Black Clover? One second. Okay, this should answer any Black Clover questions. Okay, you got it? All right. Here we go. What do you think about Vinland Saga? I'm a huge fan. Escanor cosplay. I do have an Escanor cosplay here. I do need to fix the axe. I do need to repair the axe, though. Is Berserk overhyped or is it just good? So the manga is a gem. The anime rarely does the anime justice, if at all. So like, you could watch it and get some good versions of it, but I'd recommend reading it. Do I read the One Piece manga? I have. I'm just way behind. Can I buy the axe for like $200? I'm dead serious. If you were right, I'm dead serious. The axe is broken. It needs serious repairs. If you came up to me and had $200, I would give you this axe. No hesitation. Done. Because it needs repairs. Do you like Tensegan more than MD? Tensegan? Oh, Tensegan more than the Mangekyo Sharingan? I'm more of a Mangekyo Sharingan fan. Choose Gojo or Sukuna. Who is stronger? I don't know. I like Sukuna more, and that's my answer. Should I watch all the Bleach movies? You don't have to, but I do enjoy them. I enjoy most of them. What's it like receiving pretty privilege from your personal experience? Pretty privilege? In what universe? Playing anime-style games. I mean, I've played a few back in the day. Tenkaichi 3 is probably my favorite. Fire Force Top 5 New Gens? I can't. Because Season 1 was good. Season 2 and 3 I did not find were good. How many cosplays do you have? I mean, I've given away most of them just because I've been cosplaying for 13 years, and most of those costumes would no longer fit. So as I kind of grow, I get rid of them and give them to people who can't afford cosplays. Fire Force has awesome animation. Okay, it's pretty, especially in season 1. Season 2 and 3 were not enjoyable. I already knew Mighty Otaku can erase existence because he destroys everyone who spam. Exactly, I'll just erase any spam chats. I watched an episode of One Punch Man last month. So like season 1, episode 1, or like season 3 just came out. So I don't know what you're talking about. Fairy Tail's downfall needs to be studied. If we're talking about 100-Year Quest, yes, 100-Year Quest was terrible. Please don't spam chat. I don't appreciate that. Character in Four Knights of the Apocalypse? The MC. But definitely the MC. Opinions on Food Wars? Well, I like the food. I enjoy the food in Food Wars, not so much everything else. I love... Oh, thank you, Edgar Rodriguez, for the $5. I love One Piece, but I want to watch something similar, but it's hard to find a good anime. So, like, what specifically about One Piece are you looking for, like, in similarity? Are we looking for a long adventure story? Are we looking for, like, similar kind of powers? Are we looking for something with pirates? Like, what is it about One Piece that makes you want, like, what are you looking for? Because I have dozens and dozens of adventure series, but it depends. Favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. Hello, Knight and JJK. Anyone ever watch Law of Weki? I have. It's a good series. Just watched I haven't seen Cyberpunk yet. The Pirates and the Powers. Okay, so you're looking for something. So the thing is, I can't think of a lot of, and I can't really think of any anime where you gain abilities from, where you gain powers from eating fruits or eating food. Like, you have JJK where you eat, or the main character eats fingers, and you have like the chakra fruit in Naruto, but like, and I don't really know many pirate series. Like, I'm trying to think of series that have pirates at all. Like, okay, I'm pretty sure, you know what I would try? It's a short series. It's a very short series. You could either watch Maji and then Adventures of Sinbad, but try Maji. Try Maji and then Adventures of Sinbad, which is a spin-off series around the character Sinbad. You'll meet him later on. Try that. I said Four Knights of the Apocalypse, the next gen of Seven Deadly Sins. Who do you think will be the... Yeah. Then in the Four Knights of the Apocalypse, which of those characters would be the strongest? My guess would be the MC. I forgot his name. From Four Knights of the Apocalypse. I genuinely thought you were Irish. I'm not Irish. I also love One Punch Man. So, like, One Punch Man is a very different series, but, like, you're looking for an adventure story with pirates and, like, crazy powers. I think Maji had some pirates in it, but, like, just, that's my recommendation. I would try Maji and Adventures of Sinbad. The real watch or AOT or AOT or Fullmetal Alchemist. I'm choosing Fullmetal Alchemist. Maji's outdated though. Dark Void. I disagree. Very hard. Very, very hard disagree. I think Maji's fantastic. How is Berserk or Dr. Stone similar to One Piece? Oh, you're doing your own conversation there. Outdated animes are the best. There's some animes that age poorly. That's a different thing. Like, to say something is bad because it's old, I think is dumb. To say something did not age well, I think that's a different conversation. Do I like JoJo's animation style? Sometimes, yeah. I don't really have any... It's not my preference, but I enjoy it. What anime am I currently watching? To Your Eternity, Pokemon, Hero Academia, One Punch Man, One Piece, and... Well, One Piece not so much anymore because it's going on break. And Campfire Cooking. Hated on MHA since season 1. Now I'm finally decided to watch, and I was so wrong that sometimes you just need to give a show an honest try. Solo Leveling. I enjoy Solo Leveling. If you love One Punch Man, then you will like Solo Leveling. I mean, They're similar. I mean, the thing is, One Punch Man's a lot more lighthearted. Like, if we're talking like, there's similarities, sure, like overpowered MC, some ore farming, that kind of stuff. But like, it's a very different approach. What do I like better, JJK or Tokyo Ghoul? JJK. I mean, One Punch Man is an action comedy, and it's kind of a mix of both, depending on like where you are in the season. Like sometimes it's more heavy on the comedy, sometimes it's more heavy on the action. I definitely prefer like. I enjoy One Punch Man. I enjoy One Punch Man. Doctor Stone isn't even adventure based. If you think Doctor Stone is not an adventure series, then I don't know what you're talking about. I genuinely have no idea how you came to that conclusion. That's wild to me. Have I watched World Trigger? Fantastic series again. What anime is like Solo Leveling? I mean, they're just comparing it to One Punch Man. But I kind of mixed opinions on that. I think it depends. If we just want, like, you could go with reincarnated as a slime. Do you watch Kaiju 8? Yes, I do. It's enjoyable. What do you think about My Hero Academia? I want to watch it, but I don't know what it's like. I enjoy it very much. I'm up to date on it. Have I watched Grave of the Fireflies? I'm about 45 minutes in, 50 minutes in, so I didn't have time to finish it. I made some progress, but I still haven't finished it. You have the exact hair as One Punch Man? Okay. I only disagree with fans on 3 animes, One Piece, One Punch Man, or overhyped in my opinion. I mean, again, I don't worry about overhyped or not. Makes no difference to me. Like any series you want, dislike any series you want. What do I obsess over? Food. Have I seen Irregular at a Magic High School? I dropped it. I got bored. I tried it. What other chat am I reading? YouTube. You know any good romance without fan service? Oh boy, do I. Snow White with red hair, My Love Story, Sign of Affection, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. I can keep going. What's my YouTube? Mighty Otaku. Do you know you're wasting your life on fiction and you're a grown old man? Abs, I can't tell if you're rage baiting or if you're just a lonely, depressed, pathetic human being who has nothing better to do than to doom scroll on TikTok and making other people feel bad for doing things they actually enjoy, rather than actually do something with your life. So, like, I don't know. If you're a rage baiter, then you might want to step up your game. Did you hear One Piece is switching to seasonal? Yes, I did, and I think it's a great thing. Do I know Ufukashi? I do not. No, I don't like Mushoku Tensei. I don't know if it was just me. I couldn't get into AOT or One Punch Man. Here's the thing, Sophia. Everyone likes different things. Everyone has different tastes. You have different preferences. They weren't your thing. Perfectly fine. I like ReZero. I also like ReZero. Will also help with the pacing. Yeah, I agree. I think it should. I would certainly hope that it does. If they go to seasonal and it still doesn't fix the pacing, I would cry. I don't have a singular favorite, though. Thoughts on High School DxD? I dropped it right away. I'm not into those kinds of shows. I'm not really into the ecchi, fan servicey, Snow White with red hair. Is this it? I mean, Snow White with red hair is yes. That is my favorite romance. Wonderful story. I wish that I got another season. My God. Do you think Sonic would ever make a comeback to anime like Sonic X? The thing is, I haven't watched Sonic in so long. Like, the last time I consumed any Sonic content was like Sonic Underground. So, like, I have no idea. The second season of One Punch Man is, you mean season 3. I'm fine with it. I know it's not up to the level you want it to be yet, but give it time. You're going to go. See you later, Kiazu. Federal Ichigo. Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about. Do I have anime figures? I've sold most of mine. The only time I get figures is when my cousin sends me toys, because my cousin's a toy designer for McFarlane. So once in a while I get some stuff. Like, I just got an Aquaman and a Riddler, which I know isn't like, it's not like anime, but like, I get figures occasionally. Can we all agree Dio is P? I mean, Dio is cool. Favorite anime? Don't have one. What's the worst anime I've watched? If I don't like a series, I don't finish it and I drop it immediately. So like, or not immediately, but like depends. So it just goes into the discard list. Didn't Toei give Zoro Sanji speed feats? I don't do power scaling. I think it's silly. Did you enjoy Devil May Cry? I never really finished it. I'm playing Pokemon Unite. I've never played Pokemon Unite. I'm looking for a new anime. I just finished Solo Leveling, JJK, Naruto Shippuden. Any recommendations? So you're looking something similar. You want more battle shonens. So one of my go-to battle shonens, Full Metal Alchemist or Brotherhood, whichever you prefer. I'm more of a Brotherhood guy, but I'd go with that. I thought Chainsaw Man Reese was really good. I thought it was really good. Till when am I live? About another 15 minutes. Though we are going live on Twitch again today. We do have a Twitch live stream going on later today. We started Crime Scene Cleaner yesterday. It's a great game, and we'll be continuing that after. Black Clover Manga's Peak. I'm not reading it, but I do enjoy the anime very much. Mystery anime suspense. Mystery anime suspension in a sense of Prison Break or Heist? Probably Monster. Jacob, read the previous message. I'm on a Dragon Ball Z Season 1, Episode 12. Okay, you're making some progress. What do you think about AOT? I think it's a very well-written story. Good world building. Very dark. I don't really have any complaints about the writing of the story. I didn't love it. But that's just more personal enjoyment. Have I watched Bungo Stray Dogs? I still have to go back to that one. Did I watch Tokyo Revengers? Yes, I did. I didn't love that series either. I've seen those two, Kanish, Ichigo, Naruto, or Luffy in a fight in their final form. I'm sorry, I'm not a power scaler. What happened here? Nothing happened. Exactly. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Do you think Full Metal will get a ground-up remake with current animation? I don't think it does. Or even, I don't think it needs one. I don't think it'll get one. Besides, the writer of Full Metal Alchemist is releasing a new series. And that's probably going to get more attention. SAO, it's pretty, nice soundtrack, good fight scenes. I don't care for the show itself. Would you say anime is the best form of media? I mean, that's going to be more subjective than anything. Is it my favorite form of media? Probably. All new manga readers should watch Berserk. I mean, not everyone's going to be into something like Berserk. If they want like a dark fantasy action series, then I think it's a great read. I haven't seen Metabot since I was a kid. Metabot is great. Go back and watch it if you want to. I do like Dragon Ball Z. I've already seen Neighbor Totoro. That's a good movie. If you could choose one anime to get a remake, I'm not sure about a remake, but like, I would like to see Ippo, Metabots. What else would I like to see? Okay, if we're focusing on remakes specifically, I'm going to say Metabots. Why is Pokemon always outside of anime conversations? It's not outside of anime conversations. We've had multiple people comment about Pokemon already. Berserk, bro. I mean, the thing is, we've had multiple attempts at Berserk, and most of them have failed horrendously. So, like, my confidence in them doing it right has dwindled. I would give a remake to another show that hasn't had that chance yet. I'm watching Naruto and Dragon Ball. I enjoy both of those. I've seen over 700 anime. That's pretty good. That's quite a few. I've seen over 900, so I get it. Have I watched Kotaro Lives Alone? I don't think I have. Which MC out of the big three would win? I'm not a power scaler. So I'm looking for something new like Solo Level. So you want something modern. I'm assuming you want something modern and battle-based because you're bringing up Solo Leveling specifically. Like, if you want... like, you could go with Kaiju number 8. You could go with... yeah, have you seen Kaiju number 8? I love any... I'm good for love... Oh, okay, you're good for love stories? Okay, if you're good for love stories, okay. I got love stories covered. All right. Have you seen I Want to Eat Your Pancreas or Silent or Your Name, Silent Voice, Snow White with Red Hair, Flower That Blooms with Dignity? Stop Me at Any Point. Alia sometimes forgot her name. Hides Her Feelings in Russian. Sign of Affection. Have you watched Hajime no Ippo? It's my favorite sports anime, sub or dub for MHA. I watched it subbed. Have I seen Blue Lock? Yes, I have. I enjoyed both seasons, even though season 2 is, kind of iffy. Silent Voice was good. I agree. Started storyboarding my ReZark review. If you remember, yes, you're the person who was talking about starting a channel discussing reviews of animes, and you just wanted to know how to start. Good job. Bro, romance anime is so corny to me, it physically hurts to watch. Depends what you're watching. Also depends on your maturity, I guess. Like, if you're very immature, it might be tough. But also depends on, what kind of romance you are watching. Some of them can be uncomfortably cheesy. I love Ippo, same with me. Anime with stealth, heist, adventure, prison break. So, like, that's oddly specific. So, like, when it comes to, prison crime-related show, you could try Jormungand. I have not seen Gachakuda. What are some similar animes to Hero Academia and Demon Slayer? So battle shonens. Like, if you just want battle shonens, I got dozens and dozens. You could try. Again, I'm not gonna go with. You know what? I'm gonna pull up my list instead of going with the main ones. Let's go with here. Battle shonens. How about Blue Exorcist or Goblin Slayer? You know what? Go watch Cyber 6. Go watch Cyber 6. For those who know, you know. Recommend an anime that's like James Bond vibes. Spy Family. Get it? Because Spy. Lloyd is the best spy in the world. So, do you know if Castlevania Nocturnal will ever return for a new season? I have no idea. Have I seen Akira? I have not. Or you can try Prison School? No. How long have I been walking? For about an hour and 51 minutes. We're live for another 10 minutes. Smiling Friends? I don't know that one. I know Happy Tree Friends. What is Cyber 6 about? It is a masterpiece of a series back from, like, the 90s. Oh my god. So basically, there's this... Well, I'm not going to... I have to avoid giving spoilers. There's this... mysterious, like, there's this person that's, there's these monsters invading the city. You have, like, superpowered goblins, giant mutants, and all these things terrorizing the city, and there's this mysterious, shadowy figure that goes around, like, saving everybody, and there's this reporter, I think he was a reporter, trying to discover who this person was, like, how they were doing all these different things, and, like, little do they know, it's the person they're actually friends with, but they have a secret identity. It's kind of like a Superman kind of vibe to it. It's a short series. It is so good. It is so good. What's wrong with Prison School thing? It's just really, really, yeah. The thing is, they're not rich, and they don't really have all these crazy gadgets and, like, a car and, like, you don't have, like, an underground cave or any of this stuff. Like, you could say Batman aesthetic with Superman kind of setup. You literally just described Batman. Okay, so think Batman aesthetic, Superman kind of lifestyle. Cyber 6. Spy Family out of 10. I'm only on season 2, and I'm early into season 2. And so far, season 1 was better, but I don't know if I could rank it fairly. Is Ragnarok good? I didn't find it good. What's my job? This in the gym. Cyberpunk, not Cyberpunk Edgerunners, Cyber 6. I haven't seen Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Should I watch Kateguri? Something like, Kakegurui? That's the gambling one, right? Wasn't, I didn't love it. I do think Spy Family so far is pretty good. It's the anime chat guy, I'm going to say it every time. I mean, yeah, sure, call me the anime chat guy if you want to. Tokyo Revenger thoughts, didn't love it. It took me a while to finish the first season. Inuyashiki is really good. Inuyashiki is a great one. Throwbacks over? I don't know, do you have any more throwbacks? That's the one, there's a girl as its MC. Yes, Cyber 6, the MC is a girl. See you later, Volt. What makes Full Metal so good? It's a wonderful adventure story, great character development, great action scenes, interesting power system. a lot of life lessons, a great world building, great world building. Thoughts on Cyberpunk? Haven't seen it. Thank you, thank you, Uni, for the follow. What's my name on Twitch? Maitaku. If you go to the Discord, it's linked in there. How about Inuyasha? I couldn't finish it. I tried. What are we talking about? Kind of jumping from anime series to anime series. We're kind of all over the map right now. Should I watch it then, or should I watch you mean Dr. Stone? Dr. Stone's a good watch. I don't know what you mean by stealth anime. About being sneaky? I don't know what you mean. What are some movies that are not anime? That are so non-anime films. Freedom Writers, Coach Carter, Infinity War, superhero stuff. Recommend me an underrated, doesn't matter. My favorites are Bleach, Demon Slayer, and so you want underrated and you're watching mainstream shonen. So you know what? Go with Fate Stay Night. Go with Fate Stay Night and Unlimited Blade Works. Do I watch Brotherhood OG? I watch Brotherhood. I can stand behind Brotherhood. You could try the original. It's a bit different, but not. I can stand by Brotherhood because I've watched it. I never finished the original. You've seen Invincible? I have not. Food Wars? I like the food. The ending is a bit rushed. It is very fan servicey, I know, but I like food. Golden Time? I did not like the ending. Your favorite captain in Bleach? Kenpachi. Do I watch Black Bible? You mean Bible Black? No. I don't know what do you mean by stealth anime? I don't know what you mean. The most overrated doesn't matter. If it's good, it's good. I have seen many, so I'm saying the thing is, I don't follow underrated because it doesn't mean anything. It just means that a lot of people may not like it or know it, but I don't worry about the general opinions. So okay, try Zatch Bell. Steve McQueen or James Dean? I have no idea. Because I don't remember who James Dean is, and yeah. Should I watch Vinland Saga? I think so, yes. Hey Marty, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. The Fate series is really good. I like it a lot. I've only seen Stay Night and Blade Works, but I love them both. Zatch Bell mentioned. Yeah, exactly. Zatch Bell mentioned. Good morning, Riders. I have no idea what you're saying. I'm not telling you my last name. Is Anime Mate... Okay, is Anime Mate... Look it up, Black Bible. Okay, I'm now. How good is Snow White with red hair? It's my favorite romance. Do I have anime keychains? I have a couple. I have some from Hunter x Hunter. Thoughts on Classroom of the Elite? I enjoy it. It's pretty good. The earlier seasons were a bit better, though. Do you think Cosmic Garo would have a fighting chance in Dragon Ball verse? I'm not a power scaler, I haven't read the manga, so I actually just... I don't know. Have I watched Breaking Bad? I have not. Unlock a gambling fee... stealth means hidden, not in the spotlight. So, again, that's just another way of saying underrated anime, which, or spy... So, escaping prison, the closest thing I can think of is, there's Golden Kamuy. You know what? There you go. Try Golden Kamuy. OG Dragon Ball is better than Dragon Ball Z. I mean, I can get it. I'm kind of torn, but I get it. Do you think... I already answered that one. How much time do I have left? I have about 5 minutes, guys. I'm calling it in 5 minutes. So remember to follow on Twitch and join the Discord. What's my favorite music? Rock, punk rock, metal, instrumental, kind of the heavier stuff, without the screamo. Hunter x Hunter out of 10? 8.5? 8.59? Somewhere in between? I always join late. I mean, it's okay, Taco. You can join the Twitch stream. How you doing, Tenna? Quick house tour? Sorry, I can't do that, because I'm not the only one who lives here. What's my favorite Ghibli movie? I actually haven't seen Ghibli in a while. Have I ever went to an anime convention? I work at an anime convention. I'm a staff. I go every year. Build Delta Fights Baki. Okay. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I enjoy it. I'm on part 4 right now. When's your favorite character? Okay, what's your favorite character from anime in general? I have no idea. Is Johan for the For you the best villain ever? I'm not sure because I haven't finished it. Is he a top tier villain? Yes. Is he a top tier villain? Yes. Am I walking? Yes. If you've never seen Monster, you should try it. Okay, yes. Monster definitely has some spy-ish elements. Invest your time in sports and live a beautiful plan. I mean, I do invest my time. I work in a gym. Slime reincarnation out of 10. Season 1 and 2 I'd rate higher than 3. Like season 1 and 2 I'd give like an 8.5 to a 9. But like season 3 is like a 7 at best. Wait, so I'm actually employed? Are you forgetting that I make a living doing this? It's like, you really think I'd be here every day for a couple hours a day if I didn't make money out of it? Come on. The Eminence of Shadow out of 10? Like a 6 at best. I can't give it higher than a 6. Maybe a 5. Do you know Maple Star? No, I don't. How many jobs do I have? 2. What's your opinion on Findy Castle? Haven't seen it. I think the worst thing anime fans do is comparing one verse to another. Yeah, I kind of agree. It depends on the context, but like, I think it depends what you mean. But if, in terms of like strength, yeah, it's silly. How do I feel about most anime being just named what they are? I find it so annoying, and I normally avoid them. I don't think it mattered. Like, it never really bothered me. I don't think it matters. Making $100 off here? No. Nah. Depends what you mean. If you mean $100 for the live stream, no. If you mean $100 a day, sometimes less, sometimes more, sometimes a lot more. How do you feel about depression? I mean, it sucks. I don't have it, but it sucks if you have it. Avoid Cabaneri. Iron Fortress, Cabaneri the Iron Fortress. Often referred to as Attack on Titan on trains. Basically a zombie apocalypse where instead of being confined to a wall and hiding from the Titans, they are, traveling around in trains, trying to cure the infection. Thoughts on, or trying to survive the infection. Thoughts on Pokemon Sun and Moon? Never played it. Oh wait, that was the anime, right? I haven't watched it. Favorite type of power in anime? So either Nen or Alchemy. Saddest anime backstory that I've seen? Probably Kuma's. Probably Kuma's. Cabaneri's great. I enjoy Cabaneri. It's a good watch. Why don't you rate Attack on Titan that highly? So I rate it 2 different ways. I said the writing, the story, I'd give like a 9, which is a high rating. In terms of enjoyment, how I personally feel watching the anime, it's about a 7.5, maybe a 7. 2 different ratings, because I just don't enjoy that kind of anime. What is your favorite boxer brand? Apparently Joe Boxers. I don't have a top 3. Why don't you... Okay, I already answered those. Favorite boxers, Ninja Kamui. I have not seen Ninja Kamui. You'll hate Goodnight Pum and Berserk. I don't know if you're talking to me anymore. Do you think Berserk will have a good adaptation someday? I would hope so. It would be nice if they did. What's my favorite anime girl? Either Shirayuki or what's her name? Morgiana. I have not seen NHK. How much time do I have? Okay, last like 60-ish seconds, guys, before I call it. He likes Berserk. I like Berserk. I mean, I like the manga and the 97 anime. Favorite isekai anime? Favorite isekai anime power? I guess if we're talking powers, you know what? I'll take Rimuru's specifically. I can't take all of his powers. What was his name? The AI in his head, like the What was this? It had a name. The auto assist that Rimuru has, not Cell. See you later at AJJ. Yeah, the Great Sage. But like they had a more specific name. Wait, Raphael. It evolves into Raphael. Yes, Raphael. There you go. I remembered a name, chat. Oh my god. Peace out, man. See you later, tacos. We're gonna call it soon anyway. We're about to call it. I'll answer the last few comments before I dip and get ready for the Twitch stream. It's logically NHK has to no answer for his depression. I mean, I haven't seen NHK. How do you find One Punch Man Season 3 so far? I'm all right with it. I get why people are upset. I think they're overreacting. Okay, the animation isn't wonderful. Give it some time. I also don't think animation is everything. Oh, Raphael evolves into CL? Okay. Do I watch Breaking Bad? I do not. Why does age matter? Goodbye, see you tomorrow. So you can always join us on Twitch. We'll be there in a couple of hours. And anything else before we call it? Any last little comments here and there? I'm checking. Have I watched ReZero? Yes. It was good. I enjoyed it. Though season 2 kind of lost me for a bit, but I'm back. And season 3 was good. All right, we're gonna wrap up on YouTube. Okay, let's wrap up YouTube. See hey Jenny, well we're calling it. Learn to fly again. ReZero is guys. Don't use gay as an insult. That's stupid.